Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And this game is the culmination and the collision of two undefeated teams. Two teams that had defied the odds and come through this season unblemished. Now, each looking to take one final step and become a college football undefeated national champion. As we'll see the number 2 seed in this playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a team from the ACC, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. First down play call. How aggressive will it be?
Check.
On the ground, it's Gonzalez. Breaking free at the 35. Physical run, breaking tackles. An explosive play, moves the ball across midfield. They'll spot it at the 38.
Boy, nice call here to start this national championship game off with a physical run. I think this offensive line has been a strength all year long, and here they get this game started the right way.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. The back's got it. In the clear at the 25. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Well, this is what the offensive coordinator told us yesterday, Chris, in our production meeting. They thought they had an advantage up front with the line of scrimmage, and on this opening drive, we continue to see the offensive line and this back putting up positive yards.
That huge play sets up a great opportunity. First and goal just outside the 5. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Looking for 6. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. Some of the crowd hasn't even settled in. We got points on the board. Buckle up, Kirk.
I mean, this is amazing. This is exactly how you envision it, with the long layoff, the hype, the pressure, all the interviews you've done, and to be able to start off with an opening drive and a touchdown, couldn't have scripted it any better.
Returner decides to field it. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Pre-snap motion from the offense. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he's got it already past the first down marker. QB breaking away. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. No chance to catch him.
Oh, man, it's plays like this that make the defensive coordinator want to throw his headset. or controller. I mean, he gets carved up on the ground by the quarterback. Is definitely frustrating. What a great job by the quarterback, seeing the opportunity to not just pick up a big gain here, but take it in for 6 himself.
Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They punched it in their last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Just trying to get rid of it. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack. Incomplete. Second down coming up. Gives it to the back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
The catch is made for a huge pickup. And an explosive gain moves the ball across midfield. They'll spot it at the 42. The Canes lining up here on 1st and 10. And now the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Offense getting set. It's second down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Trying to create outside the pocket now. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Defense is coming after him. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
The Canes will look to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. He'll take a deep shot here. Catch made down inside the 15.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football. Everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, how about the first half? This back is having a big day.
Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. And the Canes come to the line in a hurry-up. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
2nd and goal for the offense. Running a quarterback sneak here. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricanes. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
The Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Looking to throw. It's Booker. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
They'll run it from the gun. Tackled across midfield at the 48, good enough for a first down.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line and the running back to be able to pick up the first down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this first half. The only way they can get back into this game is converting on 3rd down. It's exactly what they were able to do, get a new set of downs and a chance to put points on the board.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. He hands it off from the gun. And that run produces a decent gain. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Alabama needing this 4th down conversion. Looking to pass. It's Booker. Throws to the tight end. And it's broken up nicely. A defensive stop and a turnover on downs.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the 1st down yardage.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, help him just get 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Quick throw to the left. And it's complete downfield. An explosive play. They'll finally make the tackle down to the 27-yard line.
Most defensive coordinators focus a lot of their energy on how their unit performs on third down and in the red zone. They give up a couple more third down conversions like that, and they're in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with first down and goal.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Pressure is coming. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
On first and goal, Chris, they run the football and lose yards. Then here on second down, they try to throw it in, come up with a sack. What can the offensive coordinator come up with here on third down? Because they've been going in reverse on these last couple plays.
Great job by the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up fourth down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
So what's the play call? It's fourth and goal from the 3. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Touchdown for TheU. This offense really clicking. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Remember, last time they went for it on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. He'll pitch it. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. So we reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And that punt will just bounce away from the returner and out of bounds, so no return. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Running out of time in the pocket. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. It's a 1st and 10 play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Using his legs here. They scramble and scramble. Doesn't get the ball away and is finally dropped for a sack.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark. See if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
And the pressure gets to him again. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So bad plays on 1st and 2nd down puts them in a tough spot here. 3rd and very long. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And they finally bring him down. Great defensive play, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see if the takeaway stands. So a new set of downs to work with after the roughing the passer penalty on 3rd down. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Lucky for the junior quarterback that didn't get picked off. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking to throw it deep. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack because right now, this isn't working.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And they heave it deep downfield. He's got it down the left sideline for a huge gain. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Now that's how you execute. I wonder what the next play call is going to be because after that big play, I'm all about taking a shot right to the end zone here.
Alabama has now moved into the red zone. Off the RPO, caught to the right. And he goes down behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yardage on that pass play. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. And it's a bunch formation. Dropping back, it's Booker. Using his legs on the scramble. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play.
Hello, Mr. Defensive Coordinator. You may want to account for the quarterback. Are you kidding me? A quarterback scramble for this many yards? You got to make adjustments. Account for this guy's legs.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama. And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he steps out of bounds, but that's an excellent return to set up the offense in good position. Comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Looking to throw it on 1st down. He's running out of time here. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out, gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
And he's going to rifle this one deep to the left side. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Canes. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Final seconds in the first half, they will just take a knee and head to the locker room. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Will kick it off to begin the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. First play of the second half is a handoff.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Second down play coming up. Dropping back, it's Booker. Bringing pressure. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. Ball handed off. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 33. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Looking to pass here on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
They stop it at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Good job up front by that offensive line, getting a good push to be able to allow the back to pick up this first down. This is an important drive for this offense. Now that they got a first down, they can open up this playbook and keep attacking this defense.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. That's a design quarterback keeper. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. Second down after that run on the previous play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. only gets a couple of yards there. It'll bring up 4th down. And the coach has made the call, needing to extend this drive. The offense is out there to go for it. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
And on the carry, he's heading left. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. The back's got it again. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
New set of downs for the offense, 1st and 10. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Keeping it on the ground here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Okay, ready?
Important 2nd down play coming up. Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a 1st down here on this next play.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker. So here we go. We'll start the 4th quarter with a field goal attempt. And the importance of this attempt, if he makes it, it's now a 3-score game. Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead. So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. There's the handoff. Fights through a tackle. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. That is a big play, finally brought down at the 44.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hasn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Scanning the field. It's Booker. Looking for his big tight end. Here's a wide open receiver, complete. Tackle made after a big gain.
Now the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend but don't break mentality from this defense, but they might want to reevaluate because this offense is moving the ball too quickly down the field.
Snags the quick throw. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bama. See if they can convert the point after. And the PAT makes it a 10-point deficit, 31-21. There's the kickoff team now, set to move this one away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. It's a run to the left. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
This is where you really rely on your offensive line. Late in the game, you got the lead. You got to run the football. They know you're going to run the football. Get behind that big offensive line, run that running back, make sure he protects the football, and you got a great chance at a victory.
Of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Boy, just a blown opportunity here by this defense. They got him to 3rd down, a chance to potentially get them off the field. And the fact that they're trailing, they needed to make a play. But you got to give credit to this offense. In the national championship, that big offensive line opened up a hole, and they pick up the 1st down and keep working clock.
And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. The Hurricanes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground? Gets some space around the 30. No stopping him, takes it all the way. Touchdown, Miami.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. To throw, it's Booker. Now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. Now it's second down here.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
And there's a deep throw with the clock winding down. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense.
Oh, man, Chris, I really thought this offense had a chance to get back into this game. The only thing you'd hate to see is the interception. But give credit to the defense. They come up with a big play that potentially ices the game.
Fires it to the wideout. And he's got it. And they finally make the stop, but a huge gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory down at the 49. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. First down here for this offense. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Trying to extend the play. Got a lot of time back there. Now throws it to the right. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there. The Canes come to the line in the hurry-up. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 7. That's a design quarterback keeper. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. He moves the ball to the 4. It's third down and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Touchdown, Hurricanes. And the route is on.
The coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. The offense just going to take a knee here. This one is over, and they can begin to think about how to improve. It went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. Same mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as a top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
Well, that's it. Dramatic punctuation to another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Miami Hurricanes.